Why is it that whenever Beyonce steps out in public, we almost always catch glimpses of Blue Ivy or Rumi, yet Sir Carter remains noticeably absent? This question has ignited endless debates online, with fans digging deep for clues about why the youngest member of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's family is rarely spotted. Some people claim he's hiding a profound medical issue, while others argue it's a matter of personal choice. But one thing's for sure, this isn't just curiosity. It's an ongoing mystery that keeps growing every time Sir peeks into the public eye. Many thought these rumors had finally died down, but a recent sighting of Sir Carter in New York City set the internet abuzz again. Observers were surprised to see how tall he's grown, and just as quickly, discussions turned to why we almost never see him. Insiders say there's more to the story than casual privacy, and a few have pointed to a track called My Rose by Beyoncé from Cowboy Carter, a piece of music that fans believe holds the hidden key to understanding Sir's mysterious absence.
Proud of her. Somebody wants to join.
It's not that Beyoncé and Jay-Z never appear in public with their children. In fact, Blue Ivy is practically a mini celebrity herself. She attends award shows, gives interviews, and even steps on stage with her mother for huge performances. Rumi too has had her share of public moments, whether modeling for Ivy Park or making cameo appearances that delight fans. Yet each time the Carters attend a public event, you'll often see Blue. You'll occasionally see Rumi, and you'll almost never see Sir. Naturally, this makes people wonder, if the family is so comfortable showing off two of their kids, why not the third? Is Sir just painfully shy, or is there something more beneath the surface? The latest images from NYC, where Sir appeared a bit bigger than before, led to yet another wave of chatter. Instead of celebrating a rare glimpse of the main Carter son, the conversation shifted into fresh speculation. Some sensational, some even mean-spirited. But that wasn't the entire story.
What does that mean to you? Tell us a little bit about Rumi and how excited she is.
Well, Rumi is amazing. She's an amazing artist, like painter and creator. And so, I mean, how could they be anything else growing up in that environment? That's all we talk about is creativity and fashion and the whole thing.
What is Sir interested in?
Sir is very quiet and is very, very smart and does all of the number stuff. So he's not into the fashion stuff.
Beyonce's fans have been dissecting every snippet of footage, every rumored photograph, trying to figure out if Sir has a medical condition. Some cite apparent tells from unverified videos, pointing out an unusual walk or repetitive hand gestures. A particularly loud rumor is that Sir is on the spectrum, with fans claiming to have evidence in the form of leg dragging, hand flapping, or simply not reacting in typical ways during rare public glimpses. Then there's the contentious moment when artist Azealia Banks called out Beyoncé on social media, accusing her of hiding her son from the world. That single statement poured gasoline on the rumor wildfire. It doesn't help that many so-called online detectives amplify these claims, circulating side-by-side comparisons of Rumi and Sir, insisting the differences are glaringly obvious. Their conclusion? Sir's condition is supposedly so prominent that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are forced to keep him under wraps. While it's easy to get wrapped up in speculation, some fans caution that all these theories might be reaching too far, especially when there's never been an official statement from the family. One reason health rumors persist is the well-documented complications Beyoncé faced while carrying Rumi and Sir. She had preeclampsia, a condition marked by high blood pressure, and ended up having an emergency C-section when one of the twins experienced alarming fluctuations in their heartbeat. Although Beyoncé never confirmed which twin had the heart issues, most fans assume it was Sir. Since the medical scare involved an emergency procedure, the theory goes that these complications had lasting effects on his physical or cognitive development. Beyoncé has openly described how strenuous that pregnancy was, even calling it one of the most challenging periods of her life. She mentioned weighing about 218 pounds on the day she gave birth, which underlines the stress on her body. The fact that doctors told her one of the twins' heartbeat kept stopping during labor added more tension. If that child was Sir, fans argue it could easily explain any developmental concerns and why the family chooses to keep him sheltered from the spotlight. Still, that's all speculation. No official source has said Sir experiences any sort of ongoing medical condition. Yet whispers continue, and so do the debates. While Sir's public appearances are nearly non-existent, Rumi and Blue are often in the limelight. Rumi has already modeled for Ivy Park and attended some major events. Blue Ivy, on the other hand, feels like a little star in her own right. She's gone viral numerous times, performing alongside her mom, winning awards, and even appearing at the Super Bowl. She started breaking records before she was out of diapers, getting a Billboard chart credit on her father's track Glory at just 2 days old. Blue's been a fixture at red carpets, music videos, and interviews. She's collected awards, lent her voice to meaningful projects, and proven that she's not shy about stepping onto massive stages. Fans love it, praising Beyoncé for allowing her daughter's talent to blossom. Meanwhile, Rumi pops up here and there, capturing hearts with brief cameo appearances during family outings and brand promotions. In short, people see these two sisters growing up in near real time, but Sir is conspicuously missing. This difference stands out more each time the Carters gather for major family events, especially ones that either revolve around performance or publicity. If you look beyond the rumors and into what grandparents Tina Knowles and Matthew Knowles have shared, you'll see a simpler picture emerging. Tina says Sir is more laid back, loves numbers, and isn't necessarily into music or fashion the same way Rumi or Blue might be. That, coupled with normal parental caution, could be enough reason for him to stay out of the spotlight. For Tina Knowles, Sir's low profile might simply be a matter of personal preference. He seems more reserved, more inclined to do his own thing. Matthew Knowles has expressed similar sentiments. He finds Blue Ivy the spitting image of Beyoncé. In both personality and drive, describes Rumi as reminiscent of Solange in her creativity and says Sir wants his world to himself. Family insights like these suggest there might not be a bombshell revelation, just a child with a quiet personality who doesn't share his siblings' affinity for the public stage. What's more, Beyoncé's and Jay-Z's interviews over the years reveal how strongly they value normalcy for their children. We've heard countless times that they carefully choose which school Blue Ivy attends, ensuring it's as private as possible. They also aim to give all their kids a semblance of a regular childhood, even if it means scaling back their own public engagements. Jay-Z once remarked that time is the only thing we can truly control, making it vital to be present for the kids. Nothing in these statements suggests hiding a child for any sinister or embarrassing reason. Rather, it emphasizes giving each child the space to develop as they choose. Beyond the family's public remarks, a few insiders claim that Beyoncé has dropped lyrical clues about Sir in her music. They specifically point to a track called My Rose from the Cowboy Carter era. It's a rare piece fans interpret as a heartfelt message to a child who might be dealing with challenges. The lines speak about staying strong and loving yourself despite imperfections. Some interpret the words as a protective mother urging her son to embrace every flaw because each rose has thorns. Skeptics argue it's just a sweet motherly anthem. Nothing more, nothing less. But for conspiracy theorists online, it's practically a confession that Sir struggles with something. They see the plea for self-acceptance as proof that Beyoncé is supporting a child who might battle developmental difficulties. Of course, no official statement confirms such reading, leaving fans to debate whether My Rose is another piece of the puzzle or just a touching lullaby. It may not be entirely fair to brand the curiosity around Sir Carter as malicious, but some fans openly admit they just want to confirm the rumors, perhaps to catch a glimpse of any disability. Others say they're worried and want to know if Sir is alright. Either way, it paints a picture of a society that feels entitled to an up-close look at even a child's personal battles. Celebrity or not, a child's privacy is no trivial matter, and it's easy to see why Beyoncé and Jay-Z will guard it fiercely. The Carter family's brand has always thrived at the intersection of incredible talent and cautious mystique. In a world where social media can be invasive and often toxic, can you blame them for keeping Sir out of that harsh spotlight if he truly doesn't want to be there? Whether or not he has special needs, whether or not he's simply a quiet, private person, nobody can say for sure except those closest to him. Yet every time he does surface, the internet roars with speculation, fueling the cycle of rumor and silence all over again. So is there a bigger secret behind Sir Carter's absence, or are we merely looking at a family that values discretion, especially for a child who seems to shy away from public attention? The story of Beyoncé's challenging pregnancy, the hints in My Rose, and the grandparents' comments all feed into a narrative that could be interpreted in countless ways. Maybe Sir does have a hidden condition that affects his public appearances, or maybe he's just a chill kid whose passions lie outside the glitz and glamour. In the end, we have to remember that no matter how famous the family might be, each person deserves a degree of privacy, especially children still discovering themselves. As long as Beyoncé and Jay-Z continue to share glimpses of their life, fans will keep asking questions, but unless they decide to give a straight answer, the speculation around Sir Carter will remain just that. Speculation. Ask yourself, are we truly concerned about his well-being, or are we just fascinated by the idea that there's a story hiding in the shadows? Let me know where you stand in the comments, because until the Carters officially speak up, the mystery of Sakarda's limited public presence will keep everyone guessing. Remember, even the brightest stars can hide the most fragile hearts. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me next time for more untold moments behind the fame.